Okay, hey everyone. Sorry about the last couple videos. I made a mistake while recording. It recorded through the laptop's microphone, not my headset. But the voice came in okay, so I decided not to replay that shit. Water of Life, thank you. So here we are, the final area, the road to Orcos. Gee, you know, who is this guy supposed to be? Like the Konami man? That Konami mascot Americans didn't know about, but he still appeared in shit like what? Like Konami YY Racing? Oh, that's right, I can fly at will now. Anyone remember that? Like Konami Crazy Racers for the Game Boy Advance. I mean, even if you aren't up on like the Japanese-only characters, I mean, you got the ninja from Metal Gear, you got Dracula, even though he didn't really look like Dracula, you got Gomon, and there was hidden stuff like Vic Viper, I believe, and shit. How I get to this store. Yeah, I know it's a hot spring. This is the final level. You think I wouldn't know what a hot spring is by now? Okay, back to the subject of those Konami YY games. Yeah, there were a couple of like weird crossover games for the NES. Well, more specifically the Famicom. And I kind of wanted to get those for the Famicom, but it would be bittersweet because you see how cool Konami was back then with all their characters, and now... Ugh. Well, at least we got Pit and Simon Belmont together again in the new Smash Brothers, right? Not much more I can buy, I mean... I tell you what, I got the Wii U now, I've told you guys, but I still need to decide on one of the newer systems, which one to get next, which like in a few months after the new year. And I tell you, that video, that announcement about Simon friggin' Belmont in Smash Brothers finally, that's getting my fanboy... Oh boy. I mean, just wow. I don't know, I like the Infamous games, I still need to play Second Son, and I've heard nothing but good things about that new God of War. And then there's Ys 8 for the PlayStation. And the Xbox, well of course there's Halo. Well, don't need any more training. But alas... When it comes to Microsoft, they never gave me the one sequel to the game I really wanted. Voodoo Vince. Any of you guys remember that? That was one of the best 3D platformers ever. 3D platformers. Sony just kind of skimped out on making a Sly 5, and they need to be bought out by Apple. Ugh. And that is sticking in my craw, learning that Sony is gonna be bought by Apple. I didn't... Even though it meant X-Men and Fantastic Four in the MCU, I was worried about hearing the... Geez, oh, that's not a scary monopoly at all. Damn. But then you hear because of Venom's success, you're not gonna be seeing Spider-Man in the MCU anymore, or any of his enemies. And that sucks too. But what are we going to do about that? Oh, no worries. Apple's going to buy Sony, and that'll void the contract Sony had with Marvel in the first place. It's like, wait, oh, great, another, like, tech media monopoly? Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, and I don't think this part goes on forever if you don't beat enough enemies like in the original. Alright, doing good. What's in here? Well, they certainly give you a lot of opportunities to get those special weapons back if they get jacked. Just pass under here. And here we go! Final boss time! And there's that flame sprite effect from... Okay, what you want to do with him is... Oh, damn! Okay. Okay, just gotta get him into a pattern. Just gotta lure him up here. And then fire arrows right up his ass as he descends to get back to you. Just rinse and repeat. Okay, unlike Medusa in the NES version of the original, you can't just stay in one spot and pick them off, but once you get a pattern going, you get a rhythm, he's manageable. Ow! Usually don't take this much damage right away, though. And you never hear this guy again after this game, which is these Gaiden games of, like I said, Tosei. They made Metal Gear Ghost Babel. They've done a lot of other stuff. You know, a lot of the... You see, like, Famicom and Super Famicom cards, Dragon Ball Z games. Well, Tosei made those, too. I'm not sure if they're any good, though. I do have the Gaiden RPG for the Famicom. I've got the cart and the box. I don't think I got the instructions for it, but I went ahead and got it because another Famicom game to add to the collection, and it might be good, but I haven't really bothered with it. Anyway, like Gaiden... Just talking about Konami stuff, it wasn't made by Tosei, but Castlevania Circle of the Moon. According to for whatever Igarashi had for lunch on any given day, it wasn't part of his canon, but why can't it be? It was an awesome game. I dare say it was the best of the portable Metroidvanias until we got Portrait of Ruin, which just stole the show with that final boss against Dracula and Death at the same time. Anyway, as you can see, the pattern is you fly up, you shoot him in the face, you avoid that spready ball thing. After it shoots the crap out of its tail, you fly up to take care of the goddamn bats! Then shoot a few arrows in his face, descend, avoid the spread thing, rinse and repeat. More effort than Medusa on the NES, that's for sure, but... you get a rhythm going, you shouldn't be too much trouble. Man, I have no idea what to expect when I finally get to Kid Icarus Uprise, and I know there's a dark pit, but that's about it. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. It's fun blowing through this, and the original Kid Icarus. I mean, it's got a timeless quality to it, you know? Too bad Nintendo really hasn't figured out what much more they can do with the concept after all these years. I mean, you only had 2 sequels. Dun, 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 dun. Bye-bye! See, that wasn't so hard, was it? And Palutena is safe and sound. You can go bang her now. Well, of course, since this is, like, how it looks on a Game Boy Color, looks like she's got white hair. And it shows you all the enemies, but unlike, say, the ending for Super Mario Bros. 2, it doesn't give you the names. Bat, Cyclops Skull, forget, like, spider-looking motherfucker. Magoo, that's what you were called in the original. Fucking Reaper fucker. And is that, okay, some grasshopper fucker. Glob. Big Toe, seriously, that's what it's called. In fact, I got the manual right here. It's like, okay, he's the fucker that steals shit. Okay, Gruff, that's the guy that threw snowballs. Comatio, Merc, Lunas, Octus. Not sure. Oh, the Shadow Mask, Pythagoras. Yes, that's what the angles, like the triangles, are supposed to represent. And, what was... Oh, fuck it. And of course, like the legend, fly too close to the sun and the wings melt. I don't know if you get a better ending, if you get a higher score. It's not like you can do a New Game Plus with all the points you had before and all the weapons, but whatever. So yeah, that was my run of Kid Icarus of Myths and Monsters. Hopefully I get on the ball, do something with this channel, be a true part of the gaming community, and I don't know, start fucking streaming, I guess. By the time you see this, maybe I already have. Who knows? Got a new year coming up. I had a good 2018. Just try to make it a better 2019, you know? Yeah. Alright, see you guys around.